Hey, everybody, welcome. I see we've got a bunch of states in the U.S. I've seen the U.K., Croatia, Hungary. Let's see. We've got Nevada, North Carolina, Kentucky, Colorado, Arkansas, New Jersey, Indianapolis, Idaho, Minnesota, Texas, Sweden, South Africa, Canada. I can't even keep up with the chat. It's going crazy. So thank you guys for tuning into the webinar. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. We're 1 minute after 12 o'clock. And let me just start by saying, again, welcome to the webinar. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we're going to kick this off. So give me a second while I put my screen on. I'm going to make sure you guys can see my screen, and then we're going to get right into the information. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm just going to confirm real quick that you guys can see my screen. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, so welcome guys, 2020. It's a new year, and one of the nice things about it being a new year is it's a time to basically reflect on what you did last year and set the pace for what this year is going to look like for you. And what not a better way than doing a kickoff webinar, to set the pace for not just January, but for the rest of 2020. So for you guys that are all tuning in from around the country and around the world, you picked a great webinar to kick off your year and kick off your business. And if you guys, have been in the business for a while, and let's say maybe in 2019, you didn't hit all of the goals that you wanted to hit. Maybe you didn't rank advance to the rank that you wanted to hit, or maybe you wanted to earn more income or travel or impact more people, and maybe you fell short. This is a great time to rewrite the script. 2020 is your time. It's your year. And I believe that we've created something so special with My Daily Choice that 2020 is going to be another record-breaking year for us. So we wanted to put this webinar together because we have some really exciting announcements for you guys, but we also wanted to kind of review what we did in 2019 and what 2020 looks like going into this new year. So with that said, I'm going to go to our first slide and share with you guys a little bit about our company growth. We're really proud of what we did in 2019. It was a record-breaking year. It was the biggest year we've ever had as a company. And if you can see on this slide, we brought in 350,000 plus new preferred customers in 2019. That was more than we could really ever imagine for the year, because it's only been a couple of years that we've seen this huge growth trajectory from launching some of our HempWorks products and different brands. So to see that many new customers coming in was just absolutely incredible. We also saw 84,000 new affiliates for the year. So between new preferred customers and affiliates, we're talking about over 400,000 people that we were able to touch and impact in 2019, which we're really proud about. And going into 2020, we think we're going to be able to do more than that than what we did in 2019. So we're really excited to see what we can together accomplish in this new year. And we also saw 700 plus new rank advancements. Those are people that achieved a rank of 5K and above. So it was really cool because at our last convention, there were tons of people on stage receiving awards. And, for us as a company, that's what it's really all about is making sure that, we build something that leaders can call, home, where they have a real roadmap to being able to have success in this business. So it was really cool to see all the new rank advancements. And our goal in 2020 is to dwarf that. We want to see that number, double, triple, quadruple in terms of rank advancements. So, but nevertheless, it was an amazing year in 2019 to see all the rank advancements. And then, as you guys know, our revenue has been, out of control from 2017 to 2018 to 2019. And part of being in a growing business where you're having to accommodate so many new enrollments, growing, monthly volume, is being able to scale your business. And one of the things that we're really proud about is our corporate team. Our corporate team, if you look at what it was in 2017 to what it is now in 2019, it's grown substantially. We now have 100 plus employees, but not only is that number important, what we're actually doing inside a corporate is important. We're building out different departments. So, we built out compliance, we built out sales, we built out marketing, we built out customer service. There's new departments that we're working on in 2020 as well. But through all of that scaling, all of that growth, we're still 100% debt-free as a company. We owe nobody money, which, I'm really proud about as the CEO, because, I look at, the MLM news and I see, some of these companies that are struggling, they have lots of debt, or their incomes are down, or their sales revenues down. So, I'm excited that we've been able to scale with massive growth, still be debt-free, still be growing departments. And just so you guys know, the future is really, really bright. The company's super healthy financially. We have big plans for 2020. So, all of that, guys, wouldn't be possible without our amazing affiliates. So it's not just about our growth and our corporate team. Our amazing leadership, you guys go out every day, you work hard to, enroll new customers, enroll affiliates, doing events, promoting, helping us get our message out. So we wouldn't be where we are today as a company without all of our amazing affiliates and leaders. So thank you guys for making 2019, the best year ever. And I look forward, to partnering with you guys to make 2020 another record-breaking year. So let's talk about what we attribute to that growth, because there are certain things that happened throughout the year in 2019 that I think were really critical to us. And one was our road shows. If you attended our road shows, you obviously know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, I want to tell you guys a little bit about how the road shows went and, why I think it was so impactful for us. And you can see on this slide, there are some images of the road shows, but basically we bought a semi truck, we wrapped it with HempWorks, we loaded up with a bunch of equipment, and we went state by state in 2019 hosting events. Now, we had an MC at every event, we had corporate staff at every event, we had top leadership at every event, and it was kind of like almost like a mini convention. There was a stage, lights, music, it was a full opportunity presentation, there was training, there was a leadership panel, and we actually did 17 road shows last year, 17 states. So, I was really proud. It was kind of a big goal when we put it together. We sat down, and we said, hey, how many states can we hit in 12 months? And some of our corporate guys were sacrificing their weekends and their time off to be able to fly out and help throw these events. And we had leaders just supporting us, flying in from all over the world. So it was really amazing. And I think at every event, we had anywhere from 500 to 1,500 people at every single event across the country. So I think it was a huge success. Here's some more event images so you can see, that these rooms were just absolutely packed. And in 2020, we're going to be doing more road shows. So it doesn't stop here in just 2019, but we're going to restructure how we do our road shows a little bit. We know it's powerful. We know that it led to a ton of growth, but we're going to restructure and kind of tweak the way we did it. It was a great learning experience for us. I mean, most network marketing companies only do maybe a couple of events in a year, and then you lead into your big convention. So we're going to do road shows in 2020. We're going to be putting out an itinerary and a schedule so that you guys have plenty of time to promote and figure out which event that you want to attend. There's going to be less events. We're not doing 17 in 2020. We're going to do less events, but bigger events. And they're going to be more structured like regionals where surrounding states can plug into those events. And the reason why we want to do that is because there's more exciting announcements and more planning that we can do to have one big event versus 3 or 4 or 5 smaller ones. So we're going to really promote this whole, regional concept where, like, for instance, if there was an event in Florida, all of the surrounding states would plug into that event. Or if there was an event in California, then surrounding states would plug in, to that event. So we're going to strategically, pick which states we have the highest concentration of leadership, where we saw the most momentum in 2019. We're going to be choosing different speakers, different leaders to help support, this initiative. And then we're going to be putting that out for, for our 2020 schedule. So that's something we're really excited about. And all I can say is just stay tuned, for that information as we put that out. Another thing that I think led to massive growth to really end the year was our convention. This was by far, I think, the biggest and most impactful event that we've ever done. And if you look at, just from 2017 to 2018 to 2019, in 2017, I think we had 300 people at our first convention. And then in 2018, I think we had about 1,500 people at that event. This event, there was like 4,000 people there. We launched a ton of stuff. There we had, our recognition. We had amazing keynote speakers. We had Bob Proctor. We had Todd Falcone. We had Les Brown. We had an amazing lineup of some of our top leaders. We introduced our 7-figure earner club. There were so many highlights of this event, but, reflecting on this convention versus the first two, to me, it was just next level, compared to the first two events. So it kind of feels like each year we learn something and we tweak how we want to do it, and we just try to make it bigger and better than we did last year. But I think to close the year out, the convention was a huge catalyst to our growth. And I want to thank all of the leaders and affiliates that, plugged into the event, promoted the event, supported us. It was a ton of fun. And there were some really exciting, things that came out of this event. So do me a favor, throw a comment in the chat if you would, if you attended either the road shows or you attended, the convention, and what you like best from attending one of the events. Just throw a quick comment in the chat. And I'm going to, as you guys are throwing those comments in, I'm going to keep going, but I think it'd be really cool if you guys, for the audience and for other leaders, everybody has a different experience. So throw a comment in the chat with, what event you attended and what you liked most about it. Another thing that we're really proud of were the magazine features in 2019. My Vegas was a big one that we've been a part of, but we've been on the front cover of it like 4 or 5 times in 2019. And it's really cool because we had the front cover, but there were also several pages on the inside that talked about either our brand, specific products, or the network marketing piece of our business. So that was really cool. And in 2020, we look forward to being in more magazines as well, because I think not only does it build credibility for our brand and our model and what we're doing, but it's a great tool to use, for our leadership, to be able to show, your prospects that, look, the company is being featured in all of these magazines. I think it just builds huge credibility, and it's a great tool. Another thing we're really excited about is our CBD magazine. This was our first attempt at building our own magazine. So it's not, we didn't contract with, a company like, My Vegas. This was something that we really built internally. Our marketing department I can't tell you how many hours they put into writing content, doing graphic design, to put together this magazine. And this is a tool that is available in it's available in the gear store, so you can actually purchase these magazines. So if you haven't gotten a copy of this magazine, you definitely want to get some in the HempWorks gear store, which you can find that link in the back office. It's hempworksgear.com. But in this magazine, there's recipes. It talks about our products. It talks about, the Josh and Jenna story, why we started HempWorks. It features a ton of different top leaders. It talks about CBD. There's just a lot of really great information in this magazine. And what's cool is we were actually able to get a deal where this magazine is available in Barnes & Noble as well, every Barnes & Noble in the country. So huge way to build credibility with your prospects as you're, sharing the business, talking about the products and trying to create momentum. So if you haven't gotten a copy of the HempWorks magazine, make sure you get a copy. It's a really great read, and it's a great tool. At our convention, just to recap, for you guys, we launched several new products, and we launched some different brands as well. And as you guys know, when we, or you may not know, in 2014, when we launched My Daily Choice, the idea was to build a company that could have a house of brands. That was the original vision, because we knew that, in network marketing, a couple things. One, people want choices. They don't always want to buy the same thing over and over and over again. And to be a company that's relevant and a company that can evolve in this industry, you have to position yourself as a company that can expand into different industries. And what we found with a lot of other network marketing companies is when they launch, they plant their flag into one industry, one ingredient, one niche type of market, and then it's very hard for them to pivot into something else. For instance, if a company launches and they're just skincare, and they're skincare for a long time, then they try to get into weight loss, then they try to get into something digital, then they try to get into something else. It can be very challenging because people knew the company as what their battle cry was when they first launched. So, we saw that when we launched My Daily Choice, and we decided, let's build My Daily Choice as kind of the network marketing brand, but then we'll build product brands inside of the company. So that was really the vision when we launched My Daily Choice. And, now people are starting to see that vision come to fruition, because at our last convention, we launched several new products and brands. So just to recap for you guys, we launched the HempWorks hair care line, which my hair's never felt more silky and smooth before in my whole life. I love the shampoo, the conditioner, and the hair mask. These products all have cold-pressed organic hemp seed oil. And there's also a hand and body lotion. It's just a really awesome product line. It was a huge success at our convention. We actually had to back order the products because of how fast they were moving. So that's been an incredible product line for us. We also launched higher concentrated tinctures. For the last year and a half, 2 years, we've only had our 500 milligram and our 750 milligram tinctures. And a lot of people were requesting higher concentrated oils. So we were able to formulate these higher concentrated tinctures, and they've been huge sellers, since launching them. So they're available in all three flavors: our natural, our cinnamon, and our peppermint. And then when we originally polled, the field, and we asked, hey, what type of products do you want to see, in the future? Everybody wanted CBD gummies. So we were able to launch our first ever CBD infused fruit gummies that have 10 milligrams of CBD per gummy. And those have been a really huge hit as well. So those are some of the new products that we added to the HempWorks line. We also launched, larger topicals. We have now a 50 milliliter jar of the Relief and the Renew. So those have been really, successful launches as well. We also launched a new brand called Mantra. These are essential oils. The packaging is beautiful. I love the products. In fact, I was just last week, got sick with the flu. And one of the first things I did was I diffused the essential oils because it was hard for me to breathe. You know, my nose was clogged, and I used specifically the breathe oil, and you can hear me now. I'm perfectly fine. I mean, I was out for maybe a day and a half, 2 days, and now I'm awesome, 100%. So these are great products. They smell amazing. They come in a really beautiful box. And what I love most about these oils is, compared to the other essential oil products in the network marketing space, they're really competitive in terms of pricing and the BV that we associate to these products. It's a higher commission payout than what's available out there in the network marketing industry. So Mantra has been a huge success. And what's cool about this line is we're able to get it into more countries than just the CBD products, which I'm going to talk a little bit about global expansion in a little bit as well. But these products are, the Mantra line has been incredible. And what you're going to see in 2020 is there's going to be more products added to this line. We're going to be getting into some individual oils, and we have some really cool things planned for this brand. But we wanted to test the market out first and see if our folks liked essential oils, and so far it's been a huge success. High Life Travel. This has also been a really successful launch for us as well. We wanted to get into the digital, the digital space, and travel. I've always liked travel as a network marketing product for a variety of reasons. One, a lot of network marketers are currently traveling. A lot of our top leaders are traveling into different states, different countries, or if you're promoting events. We wanted to put together a travel portal that could help our network save money and get access to wholesale travel rates. So High Life Travel has been a success so far. We have over 80,000 customers using the portal. There's been, affiliates earning a lot in reward credits, which you can get by referring the portal out to others. And this is also a global product, which is what I like most about it, is, you can build this, or you can promote this and use this in a lot of countries around the world. It converts into a lot of different currencies. The portal translates into a lot of different languages as well. So this has been a very successful launch for us, and we're excited to add more to the High Life Travel brand as we grow. And you can't really beat the pricing on this product. It's $29 a month to get full access to the portal, and there's also an annual membership as well. So this has been a really good one for us. And if you haven't used this product yet or haven't gotten access to the portal, just go to your back office, click on High Life Travel, try it out, see if you like it. The savings on hotels are amazing. I've been trying to, find out ways to beat it on Booking.com, Priceline, Expedia, and I haven't found a site yet that beats our High Life Travel portal for booking hotels specifically. And even in times like Christmas, New Year's, different holidays, our portal has just beaten like pretty much anybody else out there that I've done my research on. So you'll definitely, $29 a month, $360, for the year, literally one booking on a hotel can pay for your whole membership. So try this product out if you haven't had a chance or haven't gotten access to it yet. Another thing that we got into that we never really previously did as a company is new accessories. We launched just a couple of weeks ago our Mantra Essential Oil Nebulizer Diffuser. These diffusers are amazing. I don't actually know how the technology works, but they don't use any water at all. Like every other essential oil diffuser I've used, you have to pour water in, and then you have to pour the essential oil in. This doesn't use any water. It's from what I understand, it is the purest way to diffuse essential oils, and we were able to get it Mantra branded. It comes in a beautiful box, and it's only $99 for this diffuser. It's great for gifts, great to use it in your house. I have one in like several of the rooms in our house. We have it in the office, in our conference room, and it gives this beautiful aroma as you walk into the room. We also launched some HempWorks coffee mugs. So one, as you can see on this slide, says Peace, Love, and CBD, Manifest a Good Life, and also our HempWorks bags. So these are available on the mydailychoice.com website and your back office. So if you haven't had a chance to grab some of these accessories, make sure you do so. All right, global expansion. I know that a lot of people are asking about global expansion and which countries we're in, what our plans are, where we're going. So I'm going to quickly cover that. And before I do, I just want to preface it with a couple things. In 2017 and 2018, we made a decision as a company that we were not going to put a lot of effort into global expansion, and that we were really going to focus on building our infrastructure in the United States. And the reason why we made that decision is because in order to effectively support international markets, you have to have your infrastructure in the US dialed in. You got to have a team in place. You have to have the resources. There's so much that goes into launching a country effectively, especially when you have a lot of products, especially when it's CBD. So in 2019, we made a little bit of a stronger effort in global expansion because we felt like we were ready to start that process. But it is a process. It takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, we put together timelines that we feel are, that we can hit, but sometimes there are things out of our control. We deal with local government entities. There's a lot that goes into launching a market. Product registrations, company registrations, bank accounts, merchant accounts, right? Country managers, offices, staff, planning events. There's like a lot of people think like, hey, well, why can't they just go to this country? Or why can't they just expand over here? It's not that simple. I promise you guys, we have a whole team dedicated to global expansion. We hired a VP of international expansion. We have, coordinators here at corporate that just focus on documentation and trying to work with local government entities. But sometimes, there are things that are just out of our control. So I want to preface it with that because I want you guys to understand that as a company, we would love to expand everywhere. We would love to be in every country in the world, but it's not realistic because each country is different in the way they operate. There's a different process. You have to know the right people. You got to have your resources dialed in. And sometimes, like I'll give you an example. In a certain country, they may not like an ingredient in a product, and it may require us to have to reformulate an entire product just to get registered in a country. So I say all of that, just so you guys understand that, like we get a lot of questions from leaders like, when are you going to go here? When are you going to go here? When are you going to go here? And there's no good answer to that because it requires a lot of research as a company for us to be able to determine whether that market is viable for us as a company to get into. It's not that we don't want to go there. It's not that we don't want revenue. It's not that we don't believe that there's potential or that we can create momentum, but we have to be able to, legally operate. We have to be able to have an effective operation there. And there's just a lot that goes into it. And also we need proven leadership in that market because some of these markets cost tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to get off the ground before we even collect $1 in sales. So we have to make sure that we know the leadership, we've vetted the leadership, there is potential, and we're not going to be making bad decisions for the company. So I just want you guys to understand that as I go through each of the countries that we're in and what we're kind of looking forward to in 2020 for global expansion. So with that said, let's go through some of the countries. South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. Throw a comment if you're from South Africa on the Zoom. So South Africa is a market that we've launched, and I'm going to highlight some of the things with South Africa. One, we have an office in place. You can find that office location on mydailychoice.com by clicking on Contact Us. It's also on the enrollment form as prospects are signing up, where there's a page that comes up that shows the office address. We have a country manager in South Africa. We have integrated a local merchant there called PayFast. And what's cool about PayFast is it allows folks in South Africa to pay with an EFT from their South African bank. And we have product registrations right now pending for Mantra, hair care, sprays, and some of the HempWorks products. In the last, I'd say, couple of months, we've seen some nice momentum in South Africa. We're really excited, really optimistic about what we can do in that market. And on this slide, I put the email address for South Africa. So it's support@mydailychoice.com. If you have questions about, what meetings are going on or how the process works, or any support that you need for South Africa, you can start sending your emails into this email address. You can also reach out to our team here at corporate customer service and get answers to some of your questions. But if you know people in South Africa, it's a great time to start reaching out to them and get them plugged into what we've got going on over there. Another market that we're really excited about is Ghana. We have an office in Ghana. We have a country manager. We have in-country payments. So we have a bank account at the GT Bank, Guaranteed Trust Bank, where affiliates that are in Ghana can walk in and pay in CDs into the bank, and then come to the office to collect their product. And we also have product registrations pending for Mantra sprays, the hair care, and some HempWorks products as well. The email address is also on this slide. If you have questions about Ghana or activating accounts, the process, how it works. Nigeria, I think you guys can see the trend here. We're talking about Africa. For those of you who don't know my story, my previous network marketing company, we had a lot of success in Africa. They're phenomenal countries in there, where you've got experienced network marketers. They love to promote and build network marketing. They're hungry for opportunity. So that's why we chose Africa as a starting point. We also had, some contacts that could help us get products registered in some of these countries. Nigeria right now is the fastest moving market in Africa in terms of sales revenue for My Daily Choice. We have an office there. We have a country manager, and we have several pickup points. So you can pick your product up at the office, or you can use one of the three pickup points. And we also have product registrations pending for all of the products as well. Email address is on this slide. Now, a new market that's in Africa that I'm going to announce right now is Kenya. We are going to be pre-launching Kenya this month, January 2020. We have an office in place. We have a country manager. There's in-country payments. There's product registrations pending for Mantra sprays and the HempWorks topicals specifically. And the email address is also on this slide if you have questions or want to plug prospects into Kenya. Okay, Canada. Throw a message first off, throw a message if you're excited about one of the African countries, and then throw a message if you're excited about Canada. I don't know if you guys saw what we did, I think it was 2 weeks ago, but we launched the Mantra Essential Oils are now available in Canada. So Canadians can go onto their back office or go onto the website and buy the Mantra oil. So we're really, really excited about that. And today, after this webinar, we are going to be launching the entire hair care line in Canada as well. The HempWorks hair care products, they don't contain any CBD or THC. It's all cold-pressed organic hemp seed oil. So we were able to, offer these products in Canada. Canada has some really, weird restrictions, and it's just very difficult to get CBD products into Canada operating as a network marketing company. We're exploring it, but we don't have a clear pathway to getting the rest of the HempWorks line in Canada right now. But we're excited to at least be able to offer the hair care products, which have been some of our fastest moving HempWorks products. And we believe that with the hair care products available in Canada, like I said, after this webinar, the Mantra products available in Canada, and High Life Travel and the sprays, that we're giving Canadians enough products where we can create a lot of momentum in the Canadian market. So we're really, really excited to be able to get some more products in Canada. We've been there in Canada for a while, but it's been a little bit challenging to get especially CBD products over there. So we're excited to offer the next best in Canada by launching hair care there. Okay, Europe. We have some big plans for Europe in 2020. We started with kind of a soft launch there in Europe. We added a couple of our HempWorks products. We have a manufacturer and a logistics company in Ireland that we've been using to service Europe, but we know that Europe's much bigger than just, 2 countries. So we're bringing on a new logistics company that's going to be servicing Eastern Europe and possibly some other countries as well. But this logistics company is really strong. We're looking at a 3 to 5 day service in all of Eastern Europe. And then we're improving our current service that we have in the Ireland and UK to get our shipping time to a 4 to 5 day service across those two markets. We're also going to be expanding our product offering. So we're going to be adding more products from the HempWorks line, getting Mantra over there, getting some of our other products. And one of the things that we've never really done as a company is doing events, in Europe. So we are going to be planning some road shows or regional events in Europe so that we can support the market. So those are the quick international updates. I'm going to just exit my screen for just a sec and pull the chat up. I just want to make sure you guys are still with me. Throw a comment in the chat. Let me know if you're excited, ready to crush it in 2020. Let me see. Okay, everybody's stoked. Awesome. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you guys are still with me. Okay, back to some more exciting announcements. I'm going to just take a quick drink right here so I don't lose my voice. All right. Manifest. Okay, this is our 4th annual convention, and we're really, really excited about this event. I think this is going to be next level from our 3rd annual convention. We've had a lot of people say, how are you going to top your 3rd annual convention? Because it was so life-changing for a lot of people. But I'm telling you, I attended a meeting, I think it was like a week, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I attended a meeting with the event team where they were explaining how what their vision was for basically executing what we want to accomplish at this event. And it was unbelievable. So if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, now is a great time to get your ticket. Right now it's a cheaper price. It's $199 per ticket. You can go to mdcmanifest.com. It'll take you right into Eventbrite where you can purchase your ticket. And today we are signing the contract for this event. So within the next 48 hours, you will know the date of the event and the venue, and you will have a booking link for a discounted hotel room as well. So you'll be able to start planning for the event, get your travel booked, and start to promote this out to your team. But I just want to say that conventions are really where all of the magic happens in this industry. So, I know there were some people that wanted to go last year, but they weren't able to make it. And then they saw the type of momentum that came out of the event. And they're like, man, I wish I attended. And I can just say in all of my years of being in network marketing, making a lot of money, having success, training around the world, conventions can do something to your business that you'll never be able to replicate virtually. You can never replicate what a convention does to people emotionally and how it impacts them to go out and create a breakthrough like a Zoom call or a Skype call. You can't replace a convention with anything virtually. It was so life-changing for people. The third annual convention, we had so many people walking away saying, this event changed my life. And it gave people different perspective on how to build their business. It gave them motivation. It gave them the tools that they needed. There were new products that they were able to start promoting right away. So, you don't want to miss this event. You have to be there. If I got a job and I went to the top, let's say the top sales producer, and I said, hey, teach me everything you need to know. And he said, Josh, get to orientation. You have to be there. I'd say, okay, I'm there. If you're saying to be there and you've had a lot of success, then I'm going to be there. So every top network marketer that you talk to is going to tell you to get to convention and promote it to your organization. So make sure that you have your ticket and you're registered. It's going to be a phenomenal event. Now, with that said, I'm going to move on because there's still a lot of information that we need to cover, and we've got some exciting announcements as well. So let's go into our next announcement. We have brought on a new CSO, a Chief Science Officer. I'm really excited about this gentleman because I think it's going to add a different element to our business that we've never had before. So I want to introduce you guys to Dr. James Sharkey. I'm just going to read his bio for you. He's a veteran of the United States Naval Nuclear Power Program. He graduated from Florida Atlantic University. He's got a bachelor's degree in chemistry and biochemistry. He's had a research emphasis in natural products chemistry. He also earned a doctorate of philosophy and biomedical sciences with a research emphasis in cell signaling, neuroscience, and cell physiology. He's been able to develop highly effective products in the CBD industry, and he's an educator when it comes to cannabinoid science. So when I interviewed Dr. James, one of the things that he said, when I asked him what he liked to do for fun, and he said he liked to play poker and liked to play chess. And I was like, you're hired, because those are two of my favorite things as well. But he had a great resume. The whole team liked him. And he's going to be working. He's going to be working with our product formulation team. And basically, as we formulate products, we're going to be able to put out some really awesome science behind it, so that when we do our product launches, affiliates will have access to the science, worksheets, all of the data that you guys need to show that our products are not just superior in price, in BV, in comp plan, in quality, but here's the science behind it. Here's why it works so well. So we're really, really fortunate to be able to have hired Dr. James, and we're excited to see what he can do, and I'm excited to beat him in chess as well. So yeah, yay for that. All right, so yeah, I see all the people are welcoming him, so thank you guys. I'm sure, I know he's on this webinar, and I'm sure he's feeling pretty good with all of the welcome messages. So thank you guys for saying welcome. Okay, the next thing is we're launching a promotion for January. It's the Rank Up and Earn promotion. So if you guys, let's say you had a rank that you wanted to hit and maybe you fell short in 2019, this is a great opportunity to kick off your 2020, start your business right in January, and put some extra cash in your pocket. So here's the way it works. The first 3 ranks of My Daily Choice, 5K, 10K, and 25K. If you haven't been one of these ranks before and you achieve one of these ranks, or anybody in your organization achieves one of these ranks, there's a bonus attached to these ranks on top of regular commissions that are earned in the compensation plan. So 5K is an extra $250. 10K is an extra $750, and 25K is an extra $1,500. And this is for every market. This is not market specific, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's in Africa, if it's in the US or Europe. These are bonuses on top of the compensation plan. And, bonuses are cumulative. So let's say you're brand new and you've never hit one of these ranks and you hit 25K in January, you would get the 5K bonus, the 10K bonus, and the 25K bonus on this slide, which is an extra $2,500 in bonuses. So this is a great time if you haven't ranked up to rank up in January. And also, if you're a top leader and you're on this webinar, you're 50K and above, this is a great opportunity for you to go back to all of your affiliates in your organization that haven't hit one of these ranks yet and help them get to the next rank, because it's going to put extra money in their pocket and start their January off right, and it sets the pace for the rest of the year. So this promotion's valid from January 1 to February 1 midnight Pacific Standard Time, and the rank up bonuses are paid the following month in February. It doesn't get paid as soon as you hit it. It gets paid the following month. We're going to run one big report, and then we pay the commissions out in February. And speaking of commissions, we've had some people ask about monthly commissions. Monthly commissions are paying out next Thursday. Weekly commissions are being paid out today because the first was a holiday. Banks were closed. It takes 2 full days to run commissions, and the ACH that we sent to the bank will get processed and go out next week for earnings on Thursday. But weekly commissions are going to be posted and paid out today. I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who are asking questions about commissions. Okay, now we're off to our next announcement. I got a drink in between. Okay, so new marketing system launch. As you guys, probably saw on Facebook and some of the messages we put out, we are launching a new marketing system. It is being launched today. It's basically a revamp of our current system, and I'm excited to see what type of momentum we can create as a company after this launch. I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory first, and then I'll get right into the information. So, one of the big differences of My Daily Choice versus other network marketing companies is we believe that we're very friendly towards online marketing. We believe that it's essential to give people the tools that they need to build their business. Most network marketing companies, when you enroll, you get one replicated website, which is usually a corporate site, and that's all you get. Or there could be other tools available, but there's a price. It could be $24.95 a month. It could be $29.95 a month. And we've always believed in giving our marketing system away for free, because the more value we build for the affiliates, the more successful we're all going to be. So I've been in the marketing system business, for a long time. I got into internet marketing and online marketing before there were even capture pages available. So I've been doing internet marketing for 10 years, ever since I got into the industry. And I was one of the pioneers when capture pages first came out. I was building systems for other network marketing companies. And one of the big challenges that we faced was most people didn't know how to set a system up. There's a kind of a learning curve with online systems. So when we launched My Daily Choice, we tried to make the system as duplicatable as possible. We wanted to be plug and play, where you could just enroll, point, click, promote. You already had access to the system. And I think, looking at from 2014 to now, I think we did an incredible job with our marketing system. It's created a ton of conversions. People love it. The emails go out. It creates a lot of, sense of urgency for people to enroll. But we really wanted to take it to the next level. And one of my goals was to simplify it. I wanted to simplify the system, because when people opt in to one of the capture pages, one of the biggest things that we kind of realized as we got feedback from leaders and as we tried to tweak the system was people were excited, but they didn't necessarily know exactly what to do. They opt in and they kind of browse around and they're looking at the information. And I wanted to simplify the pre-enrollee tour. I wanted to make it so easy, so simple, where I walk them through step by step, everything they need to know step by step to get started. Okay, there's 4 things that a prospect needs to know when they're checking the business out. 1, they need to know who we are as a company. They need to know what we're talking about, the company, the success of the company, our story, our culture, right? That's all one category of what a prospect would need to know. The second thing they need to know is products. They need to know about the products that they're getting ready to purchase and promote. The third thing they need to know is how to get paid, right? And on the current pre-enrollee tour, it shows kind of an explanation of it, but we wanted to do better than that. And then the fourth thing they need to know is how to get started, okay? How to get started. So I believe that those are the 4 basic things that are essential to taking a prospect that knows nothing about the business and getting them excited where they want to enroll and start running right away. So that was one part of the system updates that you're going to see is a new pre-enrollee tour. But the next part that you're going to see as well is new capture pages, because for the longest time, for 4 or 5 years, we've had these capture pages that some of them are good, some of them show our products, some of them show different people on the pages. But as we build our business around the world, we realize that we have a very specific demographic. We have a demographic of affiliates that are in our business, okay? And let's say you're in Africa, right? If you're in Africa, the page that you're sending out to people, I'm sure should be different than the page you're sending out to people if you lived in California or you lived in Vegas. If you're a mom that is really into yoga and you love the essential oils, I'm sure that page is different than the page that I would send out as the CEO, right? Or something that, a suit and tie person would send out, right? So there's different demographics in our business, and we want to be able to give our affiliates pages that resonate with their demographic. Because if you're a yoga mom, let's say, imagine you could send out a page like that to your following, right? Or let's say you like nice cars and you wear a suit and tie. Imagine you could send a page out like that. Or let's say you're really into traveling the world and adventuring. Imagine you could send a page out like that, right? So you see where I'm going with this. So the whole point of this system update is to do demographic marketing and to simplify the process from start to finish. So I'm going to walk you guys through on these slides some of the different pages, and then I'm going to go into the back office and show you in real time what it looks like, and this will be launched right after the webinar as well. So here are some of the pages so you can see the direction that we're headed with our marketing. So as you can see, these 3 pages right here would resonate. Like if this is you, if looking at these pages and this is you, your following would probably opt into these pages versus maybe the current ones that you're using. So you've got one that says find out how to manifest your true calling, ditch the 9-to-5 grind. You've got a girl with tattoos on, different ethnic groups, right? So these are some of the new capture pages that you're going to see. And by the way, right now there's 7 capture pages that are currently on the system. We're launching 12 new ones today. So these are some of them. These are some more of them. So as you can see, if this is you and this is what would resonate with your following, then you would be able to use these pages to go out and market better so that your following that, maybe looks like this or this message speaks to them, you're going to be able to get higher conversions. Okay. So here's some of the other ones. Here's some of the other ones as well. You can see there's a girl doing yoga. There's more of a travel adventure capture page as well. Okay, so as you can see, these are really clean, awesome pages. They're all launching today. I'm going to show you exactly how they work. But the point is that these pages are going to lead into a different tour. Okay, because some of these pages are generic. Some of them are more mantra branded. Some of them are more high life travel branded. So there's going to be a different tour for each page. Now it's the same layout. It's just the background image may be a little bit different, right? So if they opt into a mantra page, they're going to see more of a mantra style. If they opt into a high life travel page, they're going to see more of a high life travel page as well. So let me show you guys on this slide what the video tour looks like. And then I'm going to go into the back office and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot two more. There's also CBD pages as well. So instead of us showing the products on the page like some of the current ones, we're keeping it more generic CBD. But I think these are really strong pages. I think they should convert really well. So there's a join the CBD revolution one, and then cash in on the Green Rush page as well. So I think these will do really well. Okay, so let me show you. This is the new video tour. And by the way, it's mostly video now. Okay, so we're getting rid of all of the text and all the stuff that's not really needed on the video tour, and it's mostly videos. And I'm taking them through a 4-step process. The 4 things I talked about: who we are, the products, how to get paid, getting started on every tour, no matter what they opt into. Okay, and it's very simple and easy to follow along. You've got the recent pre-enrollee box on the sidebar, and then each time they click on one of the video navigation menu things at the top, it's going to pop up the new video. And as you can see, there's a couple different styles based on what page they opt into, right? Like this is the generic one, this is the HempWorks one, this is the mantra one, this is the high life travel one. Okay, it's the same 4 videos. It's the same information. It's just designed a little bit differently based on what page they opt into. Okay. Now, with that said, I see the chat now. It sounds like there's a lot of people that are really, really excited about this. So throw a quick message in the chat if you're stoked, fired up, ready to use these new pages and the new tour. Awesome. Tons of people excited. Okay, so let's go into the back office. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. This is not live right now, but it will be live today after this webinar. So you're going to go to my website. You're going to click on website URLs, and the whole section has been redone. Okay, now there's a couple things that we've added, which one, we've put social sharing in here. So now you'll be able to click on any of these social links, and it'll grab the page and pull it right into Facebook, where you could say something about how excited you are about the business or how excited you are about the products, and be able to post to Facebook. So you'll be able to social share right from your back office. Okay, so you can do that on every single one of these pages. Okay, and you can see here's a list of all the pages I just showed you guys. Now, the old pages are still here. We may revamp them, but they're still here. If you already have business cards or URLs that you've already been promoting, they're still here. But all of the new capture pages, you can one-click social share them out onto your social media. And if you filter here, it'll filter like sample funnels, corporate site, pre-enrollee login pages. So, we wanted to build this out so that as we, added more pages, it was organized and easy to use back here in the back office. So I'm going to opt in to one of these pages and show you guys the video tour so you can see how powerful this actually is. So I'm going to just put some random information in here. I'm going to take the free tour. Okay, so let me explain this to you guys. So you can see this is the new tour. This is the video tour. Okay, and it's a lot different than it was before. the tour before, there was a lot of text, there was a lot of information, there was a lot of things to click on, and I want to make this so easy and so simple where after they watch the tour, all you have to do as an affiliate is ask them two things. One, what did you like best about what you saw? Two, did you watch all the videos? After they answer those questions, you can ask them if they're ready to get started. So instead of sending them into the tour and then not knowing what to ask them, you can send them into the tour and make sure they watch these 4 videos. And if somebody is confused about the business and they're asking you questions that are in the videos, then you know they didn't watch all of the videos. Okay, so I think just that alone simplifies the process for leaders and affiliates when it comes to enrolling new people. Okay, so the first video is who we are. Okay, and I'm not going to play the whole video, but it's 13 minutes. You can see that it's me here in my office. I'm telling them in this video basically about who we are as a company. I reference a couple quotes that really were important to me when I made a decision to join the network marketing industry. There's footage from our convention and different events that we've done. You can see there's some footage here. I break down in this video what network marketing actually is, what they're doing. You know, as you can see on this video, a business model that uses affiliates to advertise and sell products instead of a salaried sales force. So the first video that they're watching is really setting the stage for the rest of the tour. They're understanding who we are as a company. I talk about the different industries, network marketing versus the NFL and organic products and the music industry and all this information. We talk about in this video how, you know, we won and we've been or we're featured in the magazines. You know, the magazine that I showed you guys in the slide. We talk about winning the Bravo Award in this video. And then towards the end of this video, I break down some of the different things that are important to them, like having products that are highly consumable, products that are competitive. I talk a little bit about the different industries that are important, you know, like CBD, essential oils, travel. There's some really good product shots in this video as well. So this first video is 13 minutes. And after this video, they have the choice whether they want to go to step 2 or get started. So if they go to step 2, they then click on, you know, exciting products, and it's going to pop up the new video. Okay, and this is a brand new products video. And in this video, it's me breaking down all of the different products for them. So you can see there's some footage of the different tinctures. There's the HempWorks products. We put some footage of our dogs in there. There's the bath box, the coffee, the creamers. So this is just a kind of like a general overview of the different products. And then with the different logos down here, they can click on HempWorks, Mantra, or High Life Travel, which will pop up, you know, the specific video for that brand. Okay, so now they're getting a really good idea of the products. They just learned about the company, you know, the growth, the momentum, and now they're learning about the products, and they can now go to step 3 or get started. And notice too that on both of these steps, there's a sidebar here where there's more videos that they can click on. So in these videos, I actually reference the sidebar. So like when I'm talking about Jen and I in video 1, I say, if you want to hear our full story, click on the Josh and Jenna video on the sidebar. Or if you want to, you know, learn more about our events, click on the video in the sidebar. You know, in step 2, there's some of our testimonial videos that we played at convention in the sidebar. Okay, so that's step 2. And then they click on step 3, which is how to get paid. And this is also a brand new video that I recorded on the compensation plan. This walks them through each step of the compensation plan, how we get paid, I'm going to just turn the volume down here. This is a compliant video that you can share. I actually, in this video, break down the difference between what a binary compensation plan is and a unilevel compensation plan is, and why we merged the two together when we architected the compensation plan. I break down each different way that we get paid. There's examples in this as well where it shows if you enroll 4 people, here's how much you'd earn. If those people duplicated, here's how much you'd earn. There's the compensation plan PDF download that I reference a couple times in the video. There's some of our super affiliate videos in the sidebar here as well. So I think that this has been a missing link for us. And I'm so excited to be able to roll this out, because now when they've gone through step 1, they know who we are. They've gone through step 2, they know the products. They've gone through step 3, they understand how to get paid. And then finally, we're in step 4, which is getting started, which now I'm breaking down the timing, why they want to get started, how to get started. There's more testimonial videos in the sidebar here. And if they click get started, it takes them into an easy cart here where they can now shop for the different products that they want during their enrollment. Okay, so in a nutshell, guys, this is the tour, and like I said, it's the same tour, but it's designed a little bit differently based on which page they go into. So just to show you guys an example, I'm going to put another pre-enrollee account in here. This is more of a mantra page, and you can see it's the same 4 steps, but it's got the watermark design, and it just looks a little bit different, but it's the same 4 videos, same 4 steps. Doesn't matter which capture page they opt into. I see some people asking about the $20 choice as well. That is here. So there is the ability for people to enroll without the product purchase. Now on the pre-enrollee tour, they can purchase every product that's available. So I think that this is going to be a game changer for us. It's going to take our internet marketing game to the new level. We've also tweaked the emails a little bit as well to be a little bit more educational and friendly, and reference these 4 steps to, like, hey, go back to the tour, watch these 4 videos. So I think this is going to be huge for our business, and this is just kind of a starting point for us. I mean, we're going to add more to it. We're going to add more capture pages. We're still going to, continue to tweak, continue to improve as well. So, so with that said, guys, that is our kickoff for 2020. Once again, the tour and the capture pages are going to be live later today after this webinar. HempWorks Hair Care is going to be live later today in Canada after this webinar. And I just want to thank all of our corporate staff, our marketing team. I think they did a kick-ass job with putting all these pages together. Our IT team did a good job at getting it all live and ready for this webinar. And then all of our amazing affiliates, our leaders. It's time, guys, 2020. Okay, this is the year of manifestation. And why don't we do this just to end this webinar? Why don't we all put in the chat what you want to manifest in 2020? Okay, whatever it is, no matter what it is, what you want your 2020 to look like, whether it's a new rank, how much money you want to earn, what you want your life to look like in 2020. Throw a message in the chat. It's going to be a phenomenal year. We've got so many exciting announcements, product launches planned, and we just can't wait to share all the information with you guys. So once again, I want to thank you guys for attending this webinar. We're 10 minutes over. I thought that I was going to be able to do it in an hour, but I'm a little bit over. So thank you guys for bearing with me and let me go through the capture pages and the video tours. Let's all have an awesome January and kick off 2020. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next webinar. By the way, this is going to be recorded and posted in the official group as well. So if you have people on your team that didn't get to make it to this webinar, you will be able to share a recording. So thank you guys again. Love you all. And see you guys.